The Cumberland County Planning and Inspections Department is nearing completion of its South Central Land Use Plan and invites residents to provide feedback. Planner Will Denning explains the land use planning process and tells us about the South Central Cumberland County area.
Cumberland County Land Use Plan is a plan that was initiated back in September of last year. The area basically is the area between the Crown Coliseum to the north, and it goes all the way south to the Bladen and Harnett County line, Bladen and Robertson County line, and it goes to the Cape Fear River to the east, and it's the area that's west of Business 95 or Eastern Boulevard. The area consists of roughly 45,000 acres. It has a population of about 16,000 people. It's an area that's kind of a contrast in a way. The northern portion is more urban. The area that's south of Rockfish Creek is more rural part. The area had a population growth between 1990 and 2010 of over 95%. The greatest growth in the area was the area that was in the rural portion, which is south of Rockfish Creek. Some of the landmarks inside the study area, it includes the Crown Coliseum, includes Grace Creek Middle School and High School. It also includes the Cumberland County Industrial Park. That's a big player in the Walmart Distribution Center. And the process that we went through is pretty much the process that we go through for most of all of our plans. It's more of a four-step process. The first phase is data gathering and analysis. Second phase is the public participation part of it, and then plan development, and then of course the adoption phase. The data gathering portion, that's a portion that's primarily done by the staff, where we gather information about the study area. We put together information about population, about the natural features, utilities, anything that pertains to the study area, we assemble that information. Once we have that information, then we set up a public meeting with the citizens to find out basically their interest in the area. And generally, we do this by a vision session. The vision session that we have for the South Central Study Area was conducted in September. We sent out about 7,000 notices. We had about over 200 residents to attend the meeting. And basically at the vision session, we asked three questions. What's good about the area, which we considered an asset? We asked what's bad about the area, which we consider a liability. And then what do you want to see in the future? We also conduct a questionnaire where we get residents to fill out a questionnaire. And the third thing that we do is we ask for volunteers to participate on the steering committee, what we call the Citizens Planning Committee. That Citizens Planning Committee's responsibility is to develop the plan with facilitation from the staff. At the vision session, we did get 53 volunteers to serve on the Citizens Planning Committee. That Citizens Planning Committee's primary responsibility, like I said, is to develop the plan. They have met for the last 9 or 10 months developing that plan. And that plan, it has come to the point where they feel fairly comfortable about what they're presenting. And of course, the next phase is well, I kind of went through the plan development phase, but the next phase is the adoption phase. But they're kind of in between the plan development phase and the adoption phase. And the process will continue with the adoption phase, which ultimately will be by the Board of Commissioners. Part of that process, when the Citizens Planning Committee develops a plan, they submit their plan back to the public for scrutiny and for their review. On October the 9th, this year at 7 o'clock. We're going to have a formal presentation at the Grace Creek Elementary School. Prior to that meeting, we're going to have between 5 and 6:45, we're going to have a drop-in session where the public could come in and review the plans, review the recommendations, and make their comments. And then if they want to stick around for the formal presentation, which will begin at 7 o'clock, they're welcome to do so. The next step in the process is after this public meeting, when we gather all the information from the citizens, then their information will be compiled, and that information will be presented back to the Citizens Planning Committee, and they will consider the input from the public. At that time, they will make some decisions about any changes as recommended by the public, and if those changes are warranted, they will make them, and they will finish or compile their final plan. That final plan would be presented to the Cumberland County Planning Board for consideration. The Cumberland County Planning Board will have a public hearing which will give the public another opportunity to come in and have input into the plan. And once the Planning Board has approved the plan, they will forward it to the Board of Commissioners, where at that time the public will have another opportunity to come in and voice their concerns about the plan, and they will be adopted by the Board of Commissioners. Some of the recommendations deals with the enhancement of entrance-ways into Cumberland County. They deal with protecting the area around Fayetteville Regional Airport. It also deals with making a connection between the Crown Coliseum and the downtown area and the mall to open that area up for more activity. It also includes protecting farmland in the southern portion of the study area and the rural character and the rural life. It also recommend no strip commercial development, more enhanced landscaping, some improvements to the general appearance to the county industrial park. Just a few of some of the recommendations that's in the plan. The most important message that we want to get to the citizens is we want them to attend the public meeting on October the 9th at Grace Creek Elementary School. The first portion of the meeting will be from 5 to 6:45, where we'll have a drop-in session where the public will get a chance to interact with the staff and ask specific questions. And then there will be a formal presentation at 7 p.m. Any citizens that's interested in the plan is that they could come to our offices, which are located at 130 Gillespie Street in the historic courthouse, and they can view the plan. They can also view the plan online at the county website, and they can also call. They could call us at 678-7611, and we will be happy to answer any questions that they may have.